Wes, when a lot of people watch your videos, and like I would say, for example, everybody now go watch, the 6 or 8 of the last Wes videos on his GP Penitentiary life. I mean, they're intense, man. When I first saw you, I was like, whoa, I don't know what this guy's all about. But now when I watch him, I just treasure the energy because you remind me a little bit of Dan Pena. You're like, come on, guys. Like, I see so much in you. I see so much in you. If you could just step up and grab it, not only would you be better, but as a collective, we'd be better. That's the vibe I get from you. But for most people, it's so intense. Talk about that.
I mean, your growth is never going to be packaged how you want it. It's not going to be packaged how you want it. Your growth comes in the complete opposite form. It's uncomfortable. I'm going to make you so uncomfortable because it's the truth. And you need to step into that. If it's ringing true to you, you need to accept it and walk in alignment with it. I've helped my wife cure alcohol. The whole time it was a battle. We did it in 6 months. She had been drinking her whole life up until now, and then we cured it in 6 months. The point is, it was a battle. They think you're against them, but you have to stand firm. So it's a win for both people. It teaches you to be patient. It teaches you to have long view with them. It teaches you to believe in them more. So the point is both people win from this, but it's massively difficult when you see so much in people and they're refusing to step up. But that's where we excel. We're okay with that. I have a gift of seeing the 10.0 version of someone, their optimal self, that I have a hard time believing they don't see. When I talk to my clients, I'm like, create your highest self to me, the appearance of your highest self, your higher self's actions, the demeanor, and the energy at which your higher self possesses. So step back, look at who you see yourself as at your highest version, your greatest potential, and have that individual operate your life with you. And that changes the whole dynamic. Don't come out to the battle unprepared. Come as your best self, best energy, best demeanor. I mean, quality actions. You're creating this. People don't realize. They're not seeing it. They don't realize genius is your vision. And to adhere to your vision is the only genius we will all know. Everyone who has ever sought as being crazy when they had a massive invention that was pure imagination, they brought that into fruition and changed our existence. And at once they're like, what do you mean you're going to fly across the fucking water in a plane? And then the dude pulled it off. So, I mean, whatever your true vision is what must be done, because that is your genius. And like I've said before, talent hits a target nobody else can hit. But genius hits a target nobody else can see. Your vision is your genius. To walk in alignment with your vision is what creates your life's purpose. And I've said before that our life's purpose is to create the individual we admire in every way, to give that individual away. So the point being is, I believe we are the path. We are the path, and construction of that immaculate individual is the path, and we never stop. It's an ongoing path. There's no end to it. So what does that do? That creates someone who just loves to endure. That creates a person whose amount of fortitude is it's extensive. There's no end to it. And so, I mean, the point is we're conditioning ourselves by having the thought process of knowing, I started this, I'm never ending this. The person who operates like that cannot lose.
Man, there's so much stuff there, Wes. I love the genius hits a target no one can see. That's so powerful. And you said we all have that target inside of us. We all have our vision. And your vision, and I'm quoting you on this, is something that everyone's going to shit on at first and maybe for a long time. And that's because it's yours and no one else can see it. But if you're true to it, you're going to hit something that no one ever saw, and you're going to make something come to fruition. And when you do, everyone's going to congratulate you and tell you they always knew you were going to do it, right? That's how it works.
They always knew it. You were going to make it. I mean, I had people tell me there's no way you're going to fucking be able to support a family off online coaching. Now I can support 10 families. But the point is, I gave worth. I came out. It was the hero's journey. I went into the most painful experience of my life and came back with everything in my heart that worked for me. And I knew that would resonate with at least 10% of the world's population, if not more, if not all of us. So the point is I came out to heal. I had to. That's what worked for me. The money never worked for me. None of that I was successful before I went in. I was in a better building downtown before I got busted. with an equally expensive car and equally as much money. I mean, but I was making it such a shitbag manner that it corrupted me. It threw away who I was. So I was punished inside. I was dealing with karmic debt consistently, never enjoying it. I mean, the point is, you know that guy who's dealing with karmic debt, he's on the nicest beach in the world and isn't even there. And the person who's operating from a state where he's helping people, he's financially gaining, and he's just providing massive worth and raising himself in general in the process, that's alignment. Helping people, personal development for self is paramount, and then giving work that in turn is seeds planted of abundance that rains back upon him. Because sometimes people watch my content, they're like, I just had to sign up. I'm true. You changed my life. And those are the people who really get it. They're like, I owe you something. And like with your digital platform, people are giving so much to keep this alive because you're helping them. You're giving them worth and they give it back. So the point is anything we ever wish to keep, we must give it away. So I wanted to keep my inner peace. I wanted to keep my contentment that I found in the worst of places. So I had to come out and give it away. I had to show them the way.